Hey all, and welcome back for another set of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms today. And I can't believe I'd ever have to say this in my life. We're checking out a couple of episodes from Mike Tyson Mysteries. Specifically, Series 1, Episode 10, and Series 2, Episode 5, both of which were commissioned by Mauricio Cuervo. And the premise of the show, well, I'll tell you the premise. The show follows Mike Tyson, the ghost of the Marquess of Queensberry, Tyson's adoptive daughter, and a pigeon as they solve mysteries. The style of the show borrows heavily from 1970s cartoons, most notably Hanna-Barbera productions such as Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And The Funky Phantom. However, it contains adult language and concepts in the manner of Family Guy or South Park and many other Adult Swim shows. While each episode involves a mystery as a framing device, often these are ignored altogether while the plot takes another direction, as the mysteries are usually never solved, and episodes sometimes ends on cliffhangers which are never resolved.
Yeah, that sounds like an Adult Swim production.
Yeah, it sounds very irreverent, like Robot Chicken or something. It had 3 seasons, 50 episodes. I believe it's ended now. But, yeah, should we just get straight into this? Because I'm kind of interested to see how it goes down.
I am intrigued to see what level of just sheer crazy bullshit awaits us. Let's do this.
Okay, we'll count you down into Season 1, Episode 10, and then when we say stop the video, stop it, and then load up Season 2, Episode 5 while we rattle on about the first one. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Never actually watched this, so this shall be interesting. What is it with Mike Tyson that just makes it inherently funny?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things that I just do not understand.
Someone, well, the Wikipedia mentioned a pigeon. Doesn't even have a name, it's just pigeon. Mentioned Johnny Quest as like an inspiration or something. I'm definitely seeing it.
Very similar to how the Venture Brothers was perhaps inspired by Johnny Quest in general as well, so who knows, maybe this was just meant to be a slightly weirder take on the Venture Bros, and just they slapped Mike Tyson on there because why the hell not? It's like looking for a mirror, Tom.
Yes, I'm sorry, I have to do it. You gotta put on a little bit of a list when you do Mike Tyson. Obviously, he is voicing himself here. What?
That came out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. A plot twist for the century.
The pigeon is the druggie.
Oh, it's the ghost inside the vacuum cleaner.
I thought that only happened in Ghostbusters. Oh, it is pigeon.
The pigeon talks, okay. The pigeon is voiced by Norm Macdonald, that's great.
What does Norm Macdonald do again?
Okay, the Marquess of Queensberry is voiced by Jim Rash. The deceased, real-life father of modern boxing, the Marquess of Queensberry is an alcoholic, narcissistic, and flamboyant ghost who provides Mike with intellectual advice.
Well, I guess it makes sense considering he is, like, the granddaddy, so to speak, of boxing, and he's hanging out with Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Makes
perfect sense. And also makes absolutely none at the same time.
Okay, it's the Mystery Mobile, not Machine. We don't want to get sued.
It's like the shinning.
Wait, what? You seriously expected me to take this seriously?
Yes, it is a bit difficult. I know that there's some reason for the pigeon being there. I think it has something to do with Mike Tyson, and I think like he keeps pigeons or something like that, or has had some kind of run-in with like pigeons in the past, and it just become the thing. And just suddenly, can I offer you some hummus in this trying time?
Well.
Ah, that's just harsh. I like how okay she is with all this. She's just like, nah, we don't need the police. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Let's look at the other characters here. Young Hee Tyson, voiced by Rachel Ramros, Mike's 18-year-old adopted daughter. Born in '98, she was left by her birth mother on Mike's doorstep when she was a baby. A running gag in the series is Young being repeatedly mistaken for a boy, as you do.
Yeah, I suppose I can see where that might come into play. They deliberately made that a thing, I suppose.
Yeah, Pigeon, obviously voiced by Norm Macdonald. Alcoholic, sexually depraved, sarcastic Pigeon. He's a former human who was turned into a pigeon by his ex-wife as a curse for cheating on her. His real name is revealed to be Blank, although everyone still calls him Pigeon.
Ah, okay. I thought it was going to be like one of those like Family Guy American Dad type deals where the animal just talks for no reason and it's just a thing we have to accept.
Well, no, in American Dad, like, the animal talks because he was formerly a human.
Oh, Klaus? Oh yeah, that's right.
Which tie shall I wear today?
Wear all of them and become Tai Fulu. That's what I would do.
Well, that's what I was going with this whole. What fucking is this show? I'm having trouble like grasping and having trouble grabbing a rein and riding with it. It's just riding on its own highway right now.
It really is. I mean, at least with the anime whose name has Nikki in it that I can't quite remember, at least there was like some overarching plot near the beginning. This just seems like, oh, there's a mystery. Oh, what tie shall I wear?
Yeah, it's just farcical, which I suppose has its own appeal.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to keep up though, but I am trying. That's not exactly true. I mean, especially like towards the southwest of England, like there's a lot of demand for the game birds. You know, you got like your pheasants, you got your pigeons, you got your quail.
Well, Volk, it's alright if you want to name drop your friend Marco Pierre White. I won't think less of you.
No, it's not so much that. It's also that dude who does like the countryside type stuff. Like, I can't actually remember the dude's name. He has glasses, slightly poofy hair.
Oh, is it the dude from River Cottage?
Yes, that's the one.
I shouldn't be laughing at someone with a list, but Mike makes it funny for some reason.
I kind of like how he's just embraced it. So it was like one of those things where initially like people just took the pass out of it and then just thought, let's just roll with it, like make a cartoon out of it.
Well, it's less that he has to put up with it, it's more that he can punch anyone out who makes fun of him.
Exactly. Nobody would dare bring it up in his face at the very least, otherwise he would be breaking their face.
Oh no, don't prank the guy.
He raises a very good point. Why would they do this?
Why haven't the police got involved yet? This is silly.
Of course, they could just get into medical files whenever they like. Nothing unusual about this at all. I like how the bitch is just like, I have no idea what any of these fucking words mean. See, at least the ghost guy gets the point. He's like the voice of reason in this whole thing. Yes, why haven't the police been rung up yet?
Well, that's the point of Mike Tyson's mysteries, mate. They just go about bothering people until the episode ends. Okay, I get the concept now.
It's like one of those elderly people that you don't really want much to do with, but you have to just kind of entertain them until their time comes up and you have to go eat dinner or something.
Yeah.
I have to deal with it quite a bit in retail. You get this elderly person. I mean, as lovely as they are, it's just like, there's like 3 customers behind you and I really, really need to get to them, but I don't want to just interrupt you and say, look, you need to get going.
This isn't the average for Mike Tyson Mysteries, by the way. We actually are watching the final episode of Season 1.
Ah, so this will obviously probably contain one of those aforementioned cliffhangers with no actual follow-up.
Well, maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
A fat fax machine. Oh, that's a blast from the past.
How many takes do you think they asked Mike to do for each line read?
I'm not entirely sure. I imagine there's a couple of retakes they had to do, but I think for the most part it was just a case of roll with it and we'll just take a whole bunch of audio and then we'll just use whatever we deem as usable.
No, I think the correct line is, do you want to ask Mike Tyson for a second line?
Are you asking me for a retake?
Oh god, it's not going to be another murder, is it?
I still like how the pigeon is just intently looking over the notes.
When is this set exactly? Because I'm hearing dial-up.
Well, I mean, it is a fax machine. They probably didn't do much more than dial-up, to be fair. And he's just slowly getting kidnapped whilst they're trying to work the fucking fax machine.
I do like a bit of absurdist comedy every so often, you know?
This could just be the rest of the episode and I wouldn't complain at all. He looks so happy with himself. I worked a fax machine! Good for me!
There you go.
That's the Mike Tyson we know.
Really?
Was that really necessary? Wow, not one to mince words, are you? Punch him! Have him! Taser works too, I guess. Still. Use those meaty mitts of yours. I wonder why.
And so the day is saved thanks to Mike Tyson Mysteries.
They didn't even get our fucking clothes back. What the hell's going on?
Okay, that's how it's going to end.
And the absolutely not Costco. And apparently that was the episode. Okay.
Yeah, let's close that one down. Oh my god. But episode 1 of Mike Tyson Mysteries, mate. Sorry, season 1, episode 10, the first episode we're doing.
I think this is one of those rare times where I think context would not help in the slightest.
No, not really.
I don't think going back to episode 1 is going to help me in any way understand just what the hell is going on, but that fax machine bit absolutely tickled me. That made the whole thing worthwhile, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it all started to come together towards the end, and it was building. I love the choice to pick Norm Macdonald to be the pigeon, though. I love Norm Macdonald.
Ah, yes. He is quite the character, although, like I said, I don't recognise many of the other roles that he has been in, but then again, you're usually better at putting names to faces than I am on the fly.
Well, let me just bring up his Wikipedia page and whatnot. He's a stand-up comedian, you know that. I'll go down more of his things when we get into the episode. Are you ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Season 2, Episode 5. This apparently is called Old Man of the Mountain. It got 1 million viewers exactly. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. What are you expecting, Volk?
I don't think we can really expect anything reasonably, to be honest with you. Whatever we think of, it's not going to be right.
Okay. Let's see. Do you remember Dr. Dolittle?
Yes.
The 98 film.
Yes.
Norm Macdonald voiced Lucky in that.
Oh, yeah, I do actually remember that. Huh.
There you go. There you go. And he's been in like a ton of stuff. He's deaf in Family Guy, for one thing.
Oh, yeah. Also super deaf, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, bad news, you're dead. But I'm deaf. Yeah. Super deaf. You're done.
What a lovely day when absolutely nothing will go wrong.
I think the thing that got me about the previous episode was how quick everything just kind of resolved. Just like, oh hey, here's the dude with a chainsaw, 30 seconds later it's over, and they're just in the van.
Okay, so it's not just like spooky man in a haunted house sort of thing, it's just regular mysteries.
Apparently, I'm also just like dealing with serious issues. It's just like, yeah, we think we need to put him at home, but you know, we don't want to let him down. How do we do?
It's too early for such language, Pigeon.
Apparently, the watermark also applies to wine drinking.
Oh my god. We can't pick any of these.
Yeah, get us an actual cartoon mystery, come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh, it wasn't white wine.
There you go.
Dude, are you drinking straight vodkas right now? Just like, don't judge me, it's Toki, it's like noons. Jesus. This man is a terrible drunk.
I kind of want to watch the whole series with you now, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know, I feel like maybe I'd sooner want to go through like the entirety of the Venture Brothers first. I'm not sure if, I think this might be slightly too crazy for me, but then again, I'm only 1 1/3 episode into Mike Tyson Mysteries so far.
There you go,
so
yeah.
who knows, things can change in the space of 6 minutes. Well, we can clearly see things can change in the process of 30 goddamn seconds.
Okay, well, problem solved. Roll the credits!
Oh no, they got a free for this time because they got to deal with the person with their home, and then they've also got to deal with the dog that ran away. Unless they're just not doing that anymore.
That's not what you said earlier, Mike!
No ifs, ands, or buts again.
What does that mean, Pigeon? Just laughing like in the Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Oh, you.
Yeah, the 5th member of the Mike Tyson Mysteries team, Senile Man.
Well, he does have many years of wisdom. He'd be handy in a game of Trivial Pursuit at the very least.
We have a literal ghost from like the 15th century, Bo.
I don't know, but then again, someone in the 15th century isn't exactly going to know about stuff that happened in the 90s, is he?
You raise an excellent point, my friend.
But they didn't ask the question if they actually said, hey, would you like to be put in a home and be looked after properly?
Well, that would end the episode immediately, and that's just not kosher.
No, if anything, they'll wait until the very end to do that, and then there'll be credits.
Okay.
It's no time for regrets now. We got a mystery to solve.
I think you might not see the twist coming here, and I think it's going to blow you away.
Oh, did you just spoil yourself again?
I have to set up these commentaries. You have no idea the burden's on my shoulder.
You can just wait until the end of the episode.
Well, I like hearing your reactions more than I like hearing my own.
Again, thinking only about yourself and not my needs.
Nobody cares.
I was just waiting for someone to say, please just shut up.
Ah, thank you, Ghost.
And now it's a real educational TV show.
Ah, beautiful. Scenic, even.
In an abandoned cabin in the middle of a snowstorm. This does not bode well for our plucky heroes. So who's going in there? I like how it took him that long just to go. Why is the front door open? Just pour him out. Place him next to the campfire. He'll be fine.
Oh, Mike, you have a way with words, my friend.
That's why he's the leader.
Oh my god, they
They
actually
are actually
pouring
going
you
for
out.
my idea.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he'd agree.
Yeah, I always get those mixed up myself. Well, there's just a fucking ghost and a pigeon there for no reason.
Like, it seems almost believable, but then you just got the pigeon there. This fucking face.
Ah, he was into Bigfoots. Big feet, if you will, to use the pluralization.
That's no Bigfoot. Bigfoot is indigenous to forest area. That is clearly the abominable snowman, aka a Yeti.
Secret room.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
I told you you wouldn't believe it.
You're absolutely right. I didn't see that coming. What the fuck? Of course, it makes perfect sense. Then why are you pouring him out?
Well, the minute he comes back, he's going to go back to wanting to be a Nazi. Well, looks like this mystery is solved. He can just stay in his cabin for all I care.
Just punch him. Of course they had to get that reference in. In fact, they kind of did it in reverse. They did the whole frozen outside first and then the here's Johnny bit.
Well, legends are true. Oh my god.
The Yeti pulls through.
Well, bye.
And just leaves. Actually, in the Venture Brothers, there's a very similar character. Who's actually a Sasquatch.
Shut up.
I don't think anybody was in the mood to say anything.
What a fucking fever dream, a couple of episodes. Oh my god, I'm lightheaded.
What the fuck did I just witness? Wait. Thank you for that. Riveting commentary.
I think we missed a skit in the last one, so let me just, load up that myself and have a look. I've shut down the video for part 2, by the way.
Alrighty. It's Sonic Says, but it's Mike Tyson, and he just rambles on about stories that have absolutely no lesson or cohesion to them.
Okay, there was no skit in the other one. We didn't miss anything. No, that actually reminded me of the Jackie Chan Adventures thing after each episode.
Oh, yeah! Although, yeah, I guess so. It's just like, hey, Jackie, how about this thing that you did? Oh, yes, I did do that thing.
The accent wasn't necessary, but okay. So, that was Season 1, Episode 10, and Season 2, Episode 5 of Mike Tyson Mysteries. Ty Stunned, or Stunned even, and Old Man of the Mountain. Thoughts, Volk?
My brain is still kind of processing what happened, and just the sheer quantity of why that's going through my head right now is pretty much the only thing going through my head right now.
Oh my god.
I'm like Keenan on repeat whenever Kel does something wrong. Why?
Oh, I want to watch more of that. Maybe we found a new show to watch, like with My Hero Academia.
Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching an episode every now and again, just sort of spin the roulette wheel, pick an episode at random and see what happens.
Indeed. Alright, thank you again, Mauricio, for commissioning this. As with The Flash as well, they were both part of the same commission. If you guys want your own TV comms, check our pricing on patreon.com/HellfireComms. Every penny helps to support the group, pay co-coms, pay me for my time editing and so on, because I'm an entitled little prick, and I deserve to be paid for my time. Basically, don't work for free, unless you're an idiot. See you next time for another HellfireComms Patreon TV com. Bye-bye.